If I was a GM, I would take me with the highest pick you got. You don't want to miss this.
Shemar Stewart is one of the most interesting and controversial prospects in this year's draft. A former 5-star recruit with a true 6'5", 281-pound frame, with an insane 34-inch arm length and near 7-foot wingspan, with rare, explosive athleticism for his size. He has every physical tool needed to dominate on the defensive line. He might as well have been made in a lab. His frame and athleticism is comparable to NFL stars like Myles Garrett, Trayvon Walker, and Rashawn Gary. Yet, shockingly, with all his elite physical traits, he only managed to produce 2 sacks in his best college season. I have never seen the draft community so divided on one player. Many analytics-based scouts see Shemar as a prospect with a horrible analytical pass rush profile with basically zero production, who is overhyped due to his athletic traits and will be a massive bust. I've seen people call him the Anthony Richardson of defensive ends.
Hell no.
On the other hand, a lot of scouts see him as a surefire top 10 pick whose production was limited by inexperience but has elite potential and projects better in the NFL with more coaching and experience. I've spent hours dissecting Shemar Stewart's tape and analytics to determine whether he lives up to the hype. I'm going to break down both sides of the argument, the case for drafting Shemar and the case against drafting Shemar, before giving you my honest opinion and then ultimately letting you decide whether he's worth it or not. Well, Shemar Stewart undeniably possesses extraordinary physical tools. His lack of production on the field raises significant concerns. As we already established, his season-high sack total is, drumroll please, 2. Literally 2. But advanced analytics tells us a bit of a different story. Shemar can get to the quarterback, which is represented by him being ranked 41 in total QB pressures among edge rushers with at least 100 pass rush snaps from last college season. Yet, Shemar shockingly only ranked 433rd in total sacks. Let's examine the numbers more closely. Specifically, Shemar's troubling inability to turn pressures into sacks. Shemar's pressure to sack ratio is a concerning 19.5, notably higher than many of his peers. Essentially, for every 19.5 pressures, he only got 1 sack. For context, Mike Green boasts a pressure to sack ratio of approximately 4, while Abdul Carter stands around 5. Both players demonstrate substantially better efficiency in converting pressures to actual sacks. Had Stewart matched their efficiency, his sack total would be significantly higher. But why is he so inefficient in turning pressures into sacks? In my eyes, the reason is beyond evident. He lacks bend, and he especially lacks change of direction ability. His tape is littered with plays like these. He has the power to work through the tackle, and then boom, he falls off the quarterback. Or they're just plays where his first step is just so explosive, and it's hard to bend towards the quarterback because he has so much momentum going forward. Shemar chose to not participate in the 3-cone drill during his combine testing. A strategic move in hindsight. It's plausible that he avoided the drill due to poor results from his combine preparation, effectively sidestepping potential questions about his agility. Nonetheless, this supports the observations from his game tape, reinforcing the theory that he lacks elite bend and agility. Consequently, these limitations notably cap his potential as an elite pass rusher at the next level.
Be on the outside to get fixated on the sack numbers, things like that. Does that come up with coaches? Do you have to explain that? Do they ask you about it at all?
Yeah, they do sometimes. No, not everybody, but some people.
So what do you say?
I mean, it's not really complicated. When I do get there, it's like some technical thing. I just slip off a tackle.
Sure.
It happens.
Yeah.
Shemar is an amazing run defender, which is exactly why I don't even consider him a boom or bust type of prospect. He will already step into the league, being one of the better run defending defensive ends. If you don't believe me, then buckle up, cowboy, and watch this.
Yeah, fuck these niggas cause they always being extra. All these diamonds on me, I don't feel no pressure. Money coming in like I am an investor. She tried to take a break but I already left her. Oh, when I'm in my car, yeah, whoa. Look up at the stars just like whoa. No feelings involved, yeah, no feelings involved. Put that on my
I think a big misconception about him is that he doesn't play hard. Watch the tape. There are not many defensive ends that are cutting angles the way he does. There are not many defensive ends that are chasing down a wide receiver on a screen. Shemar may not ever be the most technically refined speed rusher, but damn, does this guy have power rushing the passer. This guy obliterated people at the Senior Bowl. I was watching this live and I was concerned for the safety of these O-linemen's mental health. Like, he is too big and too fast for these guys to handle, on top of the length that these guys can't disengage from. So you're telling me there's a prototype defensive end who's a great run defender and has a great power rush profile. Dude, it's Jadeveon Clowney. This is a less refined Jadeveon Clowney who you don't have to take with the first pick. It's really that simple. Shemar Stewart's not gonna fail in the NFL. He already has a role. He already is what he is. He doesn't have to put up 10 plus sacks a year for him to be worth a first round pick. He outright already is a first round pick. And to be honest, I would not be surprised if he went top 10. Anyways, guys, today is the draft. I'm super excited and I know everybody watching this video is as well. If your team just drafted Shemar, guess what? You should feel pretty good about it. He's a great developmental edge rusher who in a couple years, he might be something special. Anyways, thank you for watching. Take care.